12:15. We're at 4 miles right now. We left about a half hour ago, but got a 6-hour trip today. Nice water. It's blowing out of the south like 10 knots, so it should be nice all day. Sun will be coming up here in the next 20 minutes or so, but just starting to get light out here. But finally some nice water. We've been dealing with some pretty sloppy water for a couple months now. Looks like this week should be nice, so we'll definitely take some nice water, and there's been some fish around the last couple days. Mahi-mahi is finally starting to show up. This is the time of year where we start seeing more open schools out here, and I've had some spearfish, some small striped marlin and blue marlin, akus, most of them between 5 and 10 pounds. So we'll get out today, get in the binoculars once the sun comes up, and see what we can find. All right, we got our first pile of the day here, a little ferry term pile. Looks like mahi-mahi. So sun just came up a few minutes ago. Got the binoculars. We're only at 8 miles here. There's like 5 ferry turns, looks like, mahi-mahi pile. So we'll be up to that in a minute or two and see. Long corner, and then we'll slide this one into the box, okay? All right, well, we just got up to that pile and had the short rigger go. It's a little 5-inch koya, blue and pink. Coming to you quick, so just throw that in the bucket. Center. Yeah, another one on. Okay, your fish is right there. Box open. Okay, now take that rod from him and let's get this one into the chair. He might have come off. Nope, he's still there. Go ahead. Yeah, he came off. Okay. All good. We'll take 1 for 2 there. All right, we got him there, a little 10-pound mahi-mahi. We had another one come in at idle and eat the center. It's a 5-inch flash of blue, and that one popped off, but it's all good. 1 for 2. Step back up, go right back through there.
What's your,
I don't know, that's a little bigger, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's jumping back there. Probably a marlin. All right, well, another fish on here. We're at 10 miles, about 20 minutes after we got that mahi-mahi. We just had long rigger come down 7-inch Tanigawa, so it's definitely a little bigger. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Maybe a small marlin. We'll see.
Yep,
it's a big, oh, corner. Hold it. Long corner. Tease it in. Tease the long corner. We just missed another fish.
Okay.
Couple cranks in, and then drop it back. The opposite, that's perfect. See how that line's just nice and tight? Yep, it's a marlin. I'm gonna start kind of just kicking it in and out of neutral. All right, a couple minutes in here, we're making progress. It is a marlin jumping back there. I can't tell if it's a spearfish or a stripey. It looks like probably a small stripey. We had a second one come in there and hit the long corner. Didn't stick, but we'll worry about the one we got on here. It's a small striped marlin. It would be a good one to release. We'll hold it up by the side of the boat, get some good pictures, and then we'll pull the hook out of it, but it's only about 40 pounds. There he is right there. You'll be able to get some line here. Lift him up, I'll grab that bill. Yep, that's a striped marlin. Oh, yeah. Where is he? Right here. So what we want to try to do is lift him up and I'll grab the bill. I know he's freaking out, so it's like... Now try to grab that hook out. Okay. All right, we're gonna release him, okay? Get a good look at him, Sid. Beauty. Woo! Hell yeah. Right. Congratulations, man. Straight marlin. Good job, Ed. Yeah, perfect. All right, awesome. We got him there. Nice 40-pound stripey there. We do keep those and eat them. We've been keeping several marlin lately, but that one wasn't real big, and our angler here doesn't want any fish to take home to eat, so we'll go let that fish get bigger But yeah, pretty awesome. He came in, grabbed 7-inch. Wait, what lure was that? Oh, okay, so that was a long rigger. Ed, who is down there working the deck, who's been working with us a couple weeks, we had those just mix up. So the mahi-mahi was actually on the 7-inch Tanigawa. He had that on the short rigger. Normally I've got that on the long rigger, and then that 5-inch coil was on the long rigger. White head, red eyes, blue and pink skirts. So he came in, grabbed that long rigger, took about 50 yards of line, and then kind of came to us. But yeah, nice fish. Definitely put on a little show at the side of the boat there for us. Hooks out of him safe, and nice healthy release on him. So we'll go back through that area. There was another one there that ate the long corner that we didn't stick. Pretty good start to our morning here.
Okay, crank.
We gotta go, Ed, we gotta go. Yeah, watch out. Long rigger. Okay, start cranking. Reel that in, Ed, reel that in. Now start cranking, okay? I don't want to run over that, Ed. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn and chase him. I'm gonna turn and chase. Crank. Okay, I gotta turn and chase again. What's that rod? What's that rod? Turn your chair. Okay, I think we gotta get line. We got him slowed. I'm gonna back up now, okay? Holy sh**. This is sick. Step in and see how we're doing. All right, I'm gonna come back here. That's absolute chaos, but we got a nice fish on here. Probably a real nice fish. Took about 800 yards of line. So I have no idea how big we're dealing with here, but it's definitely a nice fish. That was the center. It's 5-inch flashy-boo with a double Japanese hook. We got 400-pound leader on that. We got a Hawaiian Malolo bird in front of it, the jelly bean. They had that fish in about a minute. Took 800 yards of line. I was trying to back down. He was screaming, and so I turned to chase him. We only had about 150 yards of line left on the spool. It happens real fast with a big fish. Pretty exciting. That was on the center. We got everything cleared fast as we can, but he got out in a real big hurry. I tightened the drag up to about 60 pounds too. So we've been backing down on him for 5 minutes straight, and we're starting to get a little line back. I'm making progress here. Whew, pretty crazy. guys, that's gonna be a team effort on this fish. Real. 15-20 minutes on this fish now. We've got him slowed down, but I've been backing down here for 20 minutes straight, and we've only got about 400 yards of line back. He keeps taking it. We're getting some, he's taking it. This is a big fish. I've never had to, I mean, I had to turn and chase that fish twice. I didn't realize it was as big as it was right when it bit, but yeah, we got our angler in that Seamount fish fighting harness, and we're just backing down, making progress. Got a little hook on there I'm a little worried about, but feel pretty confident 500 plus. We'll keep working at it. We got this fish at about 100 yards. I've been backing up, and we made some real progress on him. We're back. I can see our center distance rubber band back behind the boat here, so that's at about 80 yards. If he comes up healthy, we might try to release him here, and we'll see how he looks. He's definitely still got a lot of life left in him. So go through. Oh shit, there he is jumping. A big one. Yeah, that's a big fish. Coming towards us. Nicely done. Nice job, Sid. That's perfect. Jumped and then came right at us. Got him back still about 100 yards. He's dogging us pretty hard. He just went down a little deeper, and we're kind of at stalemate with him at about 100 yards. But he did jump there. It's hard to tell. He jumped about 100, 150 yards back, and he looked 500 plus. But you kind of never know until you see him up close. 45 minutes in now. We're kind of straight up and down on him right now. I'm a little bit afraid he might have died and sinking here, but he's starting to tick off a little bit of line straight up and down. So if we have to, we're going to tighten the drag here. He's got about 150, 200 yards of line out right now. We had him real close. We had center distance into the reel, and then he took another about 100-yard run down deep right now. We'll see what happens here. It's hard to bend those rods up that much. All right, well, unfortunately, I do think this fish died. Now we're totally straight up and down with him, and he's starting to sink. I just tightened the drag another 10 pounds. We're gonna have to start planing him up here and hope that our line holds. Try to get him up healthy, but these big ones, they'll fight themselves to death sometimes. So we'll see what happens here. If he does come up dead, we'll obviously take him. We'll take real good care of him. None of the meat ever goes to waste here, so. We're an hour and a half in here. We're still got him out there about 250 yards. We're tried planing him up a little bit. That's not working real good. We're hand lining a little at a time on occasion, but he sank on us, and it's pretty darn big. So I'm gonna try to start getting some line here without breaking them off. 150-pound main line and 400-pound leader. All right, we're 2.5 hours in now. Died, so it sank under the boat, and we're hand lining it in now. We've got about 150 yards back. I think we probably have another 100 or 150 out there, so we're gonna keep hand lining him up here. If he stays pinned, obviously we're gonna take this fish, we're gonna take real good care of him. All right, we got deep color here. We're 3 hours in, coming up, just getting our last little bit hand lining him. Okay, I'll grab that. Holy, Oh, he's tail wrapped. Okay. Okay. So.
Couple cranks on the rod there.
Okay, now I'm gonna pull him all the way to the side here.
Probably tail roping.
Actually, well, we got his tail right here. Throw a tail rope around. Got it?
Yeah.
Pull it tight. We got him. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why he died too. We'll slack that tail rope out, pull his tail.
Up the back?
Yep. So pull him that way because we're gonna have to come in head first. Okay, now we're gonna have to pivot him. Watch that rod. Okay, now we're gonna have to time the waves. We're first gonna have to get his head up. Now watch out.
1, 2, 3.
Push it down. Okay, now. Oh, it's too big. Let's get another dock line on his bill. Well, we're in the process of trying to get this into the boat. We're having a real hard time getting it. His dorsal fin's too big. We got some help on the way. Come help us get this fish in the boat. If we have to, we'll pull him back, but I don't want to do that if we can avoid it. So here's that hook that we had him on, just a little double hook, 5-inch flashy boo, and Hawaiian Malolo bird, jelly bean. All right, we got him. I'm guessing 600-700, but he's giant. Wild bunch right there helped us pull it in. That was awesome. Thank you, fish.
Thank you.
All right, we got him there. So he did come up tail wrapped. He was dead. He probably sank about 300 yards and we had to hand line him. We were able to get him up there, hand lining him. He came up backwards. He had a real hard time getting him in the boat. He was bigger than the door. I had to cut off the dorsal fin to slide him in the door. Just fish that big, it's real hard to turn them once their head's out of the water. I'm guessing she's between 600-700, maybe even more than 700. We'll see when we get in here, but definitely mixed feelings when you kill a big one like that, but we'll take real good care of that fish as best as we can. We're gonna head straight home. We're a little less than an hour away. We'll get that hung up and then we'll get it loaded with ice. So beautiful fish, really awesome. That was on that little 5-inch flashy boo, that Hawaiian Malolo bird. We'll head right for home here. We'll get that guy hung up when we get in. All right, well, we're clearing lines now. We're almost back to the harbor here. 1:30 now, we'll be in the next 20 minutes, but pretty crazy day. Started off, we got that mahi-mahi, released that striped marlin, and then obviously that big marlin there. So it's been a long time since I've caught a big fish like that. It all worked out pretty awesome. And when they get tail wrapped and die like that, kind of not a whole lot you can do. We'll get in here, we'll hang that guy up, see how much he weighed. All right, we just pulled up to the hoist here at the harbor, so we're gonna get this guy hung up. We had 3 people on board, myself, deckhand, and 1 angler. Okay, we're all pretty beat up. All right, we gotta wait. It's 8:35. Just hung it up. So we'll get this fish heading guts out, get it into the back of the truck, get it on ice, and then we'll drop it off in the morning to get sold, and that'll make sure none of it goes to waste. I got the head out, guts out. We're gonna put it in the truck now and get ice on it. We made a couple runs at Costco, got another 1,000 pounds ice. We got a little over 2,000 pounds ice on this guy. Keep him cold overnight and then sell him in the morning. He won't make temperature in the morning, but he's got plenty of ice on him to get him through tomorrow morning. But it was a good day.